One thing that I love seeing is that there's more of the entrepreneurial spirit out there. Now, I know some of it may be because of a depressed economy that caused people to have to be more creative, take more power, and maybe it helped them take a chance. But there's a lot more entrepreneurs out there. So a key question is, how do you find success as an entrepreneur? Hi, I'm Kaylin and I am co-owner of K2CAM, which is Client Attraction Marketing, a marketing firm where I love to help businesses and certainly entrepreneurs really get out there, attract clients, express themselves, take their passion to another level in which they're impacting life, they're impacting other people, they're helping them, and they're expressing themselves extremely well. There's nothing better than that. It feels so wonderful. But the question is, that's not everyone's experience. Just because you become an entrepreneur doesn't mean that you're having this kind of fantastic experience. Well, what's the difference? How do you become that successful entrepreneur? Have you heard of the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule says that 80% of the people aren't going to be as successful and 20% are. Just ask my friend Oberon here, who I see I forgot to introduce. This is my buddy Oberon, and he joins me in all my videos. He helps bring clarity and wisdom to my videos. Now, Oberon says that yes, the 20% is the 20% of the people who are going to be successful, or the 20% of your closet, the clothes that you actually wear. For some reason, everything seems to be cut up into an 80-20 rule, and you certainly want to land into the 20% of entrepreneurs who are going to be successful. No doubt, right? I mean, you have a business and you have it because you want to be successful. Well, what's the difference? How do you tap into that 20%? I'm here to tell you today that one of the biggest distinctions between those who are going to lie in the 80% and not enjoy the same kind of success as the 20% who are going to be far more successful. They're going to have the money, the success, the recognition, all of the things that they prefer. One big distinction I find just lies in your ability to really do your business. Now here's the thing. I think that's a confusing statement because I heard that and I didn't understand and I didn't know what to do with that when I first started my business. So let's see if we can explain it a little more. Here's the deal. When you hear things, you can apply them or not apply them in your business. For example, I was leading a group yesterday and I was talking about the importance of how to make your business stand out. And I had one woman saying that her business stands out because she cares about people. Well, you know, that just doesn't do it, right? I'm a little speechless because there's no polite way to say we all care. There are some who don't care, but generally speaking, everyone cares. That's just not a benefit. That's a sales pitch. That's nothing that anyone wants to buy. My family cares about me. My owls care about me. You know, I don't need to pay for anything to be cared for. Do you get that? And part of the problem is that she wasn't really listening. She didn't really want to make a change and improve her business. So, are you having any of that? Is that resonating with you at all? Because what you really want to do is, first and foremost, you want to decide that you do want for your business to be in that 20%. You really want to decide that you're really willing to listen. It doesn't mean that you take all the advice out there. It doesn't mean you go to every workshop, because you can't. You'll waste all of your time running around. And I certainly see people doing that too. Sort of chasing their tail, but not really making any movement. Not ever really going anywhere, just going in circles. Get out of that tail spinning and tail chasing and move into a different mindset. The first thing you want to do is decide that you're going to be a part of that 20%. Decide that you're going to do what it takes. Do what it takes. Not think about what it takes, not listen, just listen to what it takes, but actually do it. That in and of itself makes one of the biggest differences. Steve Jobs has actually been on my mind lately, and of course you know that he was one of the founders of Apple. And you know, if you saw the movie, one of the things that was portrayed about him was that he really had a vision. He knew he was in that 20%. He probably knew he was in the 1% kind of thing. And he was unstoppable. I'm sure that he listened to other people and he listened at least some to other ideas, but he did what he had to do. You might even say he overdid it. You very well may say that. And sure, learn from that. Don't overdo it. But instead, really focus on what he did so well. He had his eyes on the prize, so to speak. He knew what he was going to do, and there was no stopping him. That is a real recipe for success. Whereas, if you're finding that you are chasing your tail, if you're finding that things haven't improved, your business hasn't expanded, or you kind of feel like it hasn't really gone anywhere, recognize that somewhere in there, there's a part of you that isn't identifying with or choosing to be in that 20%, and change your mind. That's all it takes sometimes to make a difference. Because a lot of the times, if you're passionate about what you do, none of that needs to change. Often, it's not your product, your service, your offering. Oftentimes, it's just your state of being. It's just how you feel about yourself and how you feel about your ability to impact people in a positive way. And when you decide that you're in that 20%, your ability to impact people always increases.